Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today, we're doing another episode of Brew and Booze Reviews. This is episode 4. So, pretty much review any type of adult beverage, whether it's liquor, beer, malt beverages, cocktails. You can even make a cocktail or a cuvee of any beers or products you got together. It's kind of a free-for-all, just review show, kind of hang out. I typically like to do one liquor review and one beer review. I'd like to thank the panel that's here with me today. We got Beer Man, Bumpyisms. Cheers, guys. Bumpy in the chat. Cheerios. Cool. All right. I will say that before we get started, I do have a pretty cool beer. I'll talk about it once it gets to me. They're local to me, and I'm excited to share with you guys this new company that I've recently discovered. Let's start with Beer Man, and Beer Man can present what he has. And cheers to everyone in the chat. Cheers to your Dom. What's up?
Cheers.
Beer Man says cheers as well. All right, let's pull up Beer Man and start presenting some products.
All right. Cheers, guys. All right. So I'm not going to show this because it's huge. Very big number there. This is Faction Brewing. They're out of Alameda, California, so Northern Cal, and it's called the Penske File. It's a pale ale with Mosaic and Huguenot, American Two-Row, and Crystal 45.
Nice.
So I haven't had a pale in a while, so it's kind of cool to.
Dude, what? That's not by you, is it?
What? I don't know. I don't think.
Doesn't that look like a label that he would make, Bumpy? Show the label again. Tell me that's not a Beer Man label.
Maybe.
It looks like
it looked with the way the sticker is. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kind of the way the sticker is.
Yeah, kind of.
The label kind of looks like one of those old cartoons from.
Do you do more square labels now, Beer Man?
Oh, square. Yeah, it's just easier.
Yeah, remember you used to do kind of like more laser cut, kind of like different ones like that. That's what I was talking about, because you used to do where it was kind of more cut out,
right?
Less label, but it was like kind of looked like the one you had.
Just takes more time.
Yeah, I like the square though. The square definitely looks a little bit more a little bit more information on the thing too.
Put information, everything.
Square to be hip.
Yeah. So this was a can 422-24, so it's kind of old. It's not bad. It's a pale, but
it's fine.
It's probably all right. I mean,
yeah, I'm sure it's pale ale.
It should be all right. It keeps this shit cold too. That's it right there. Nice orange color. It looks really vibrant. I like that. Nice, not quite bone white head, but a little off-white, little orange, whitish head. But there you go. Cheers.
Cheers, man. It looks good, dude.
Smells good. Smells fresh.
Right. Okay. Then we'll pull up Bumpy. See what Bumpy's got.
I too have a liquor to do later.
Cool.
But I will start off with a beer. Sweet. Where they're out of? Oxford, Connecticut. That's where they're from. This one is Little Willow Brewing Company. And this is a double dry hopped double New England IPA called Thrill Seeker.
Nice.
You got the girl hanging from a tree branch there, a willow tree to be exact. And brewed and canned by Little Willow Brewing Company, Florence, Massachusetts, under a special agreement in Oxford, Connecticut. Yeah, so the brewery's in Mass, but they never seem to brew their own beers. Okay, Thrill Seeker is a double dry hop, double New England IPA, heavily hopped, Galaxy, Nelson Sauvin, and Cisco Style. And on date, I don't know.
Your mic's acting weird, Bumpy.
Why?
All right, there you go. I don't know. I think you were talking too quiet. It was like not picking up your voice.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. Like, I was just
Unreal.
whatever. It looks like that. That's exactly what it looks like.
That's good.
White frothy head and kind of
double?
that potato yellow.
Did you say double?
Milky, opaque double IPA.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cheers.
Cheers, Bobby. You already drinking it?
Cheers.
All right.
End stream.
See you later, everyone. I went to a brewery called Gray Sail Brewing, and they actually have beers from another brewery that they sell at that brewery, and it's by this company called Hive Beer. And apparently, the owner of this company brews at Gray Sail. I think he uses their equipment. Pretty sure, probably uses their equipment. But he actually goes there and brews it. His can art's awesome. The one that I'm reviewing today, this is called Czech the Rhine. So Hive Beer. And it's a really cool concept too. So it says brewed by Hive Beer, Rhode Island. Check it out at www.hivebrewing.com. On the can, it does say that 1% of sales support honeybee preservation research at the University of Rhode Island. So it does actually 1% of the sales do go towards this honeybee preservation research, which is cool. It says drink a beer, save a bee. This is a European dark rye lager, so pretty interesting. No canned on date. We got a blue dot though, and without showing the ABV, I'll show you what the back looks like. All the cans pretty much look the same. They kind of got this nice description here.
Awesome.
Cool can art.
Yeah.
So I'll show you a quick. This is a double IPA with Eclipse hops.
Well, that's cool.
Cool can art. You can see the back. Same thing. Hive Beer. This is Toka. Penguins.
Yeah.
This is a New Zealand style Pilsner. You guys like this one? Shoshi.
Doggy.
Pretty cool. This is a brown ale. And then this one, this looks like something out of like Rick and Morty or what's that other alien show by them? What's that? Solar Opposites, I think it's called. Dazzling.
All right. That's cool.
Totally looks like a Rick and Morty kind of. This is a pale ale. This is a Mexican style lager.
Huh.
Salsa.
1% of the proceeds go to Cactus.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, no. This is a Italian style Pilsner called Grassroots. Pretty cool can art. And then, here, man, you like this one. This is a rye IPA with Nelson and Motueka.
Oh, wow.
Kai Rye.
That's cool. Wow, I like the graphics.
So I'm interested to do some reviews on these. I actually looked online. There's really no video reviews at all for any of these beers. Like I said, the guy actually, if you go on his website, he pretty much tells you, he's like, yeah, we don't have a brewery yet, but eventually one day we will. So that'd be cool. Hopefully, maybe I can put out some reviews, and down the line, maybe he'll have his own brewery one day. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, is that other people brewing for him?
He brews at Gray Sale, so he uses I'm pretty sure he uses their equipment.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, let's pour this up. We got our Nonit glass. Just bought this 20-ounce Nonit glass.
It's funny you got that glass.
It's kind of like a ruby color. More ruby at the bottom. Kind of darker, more motor oil at the top. Hold it up to light. Yeah, I think it's definitely more of an amber kind of ruby. Here, then we got a super fat 3.5 finger. Kind of coffee cream colored head. Soapy, tight knit bubbles. Excited to try that. So we'll go back to Beer Man. And Beer Man can give us his review. Cheers, guys.
Awesome. Cheers. It's my eye. Okay. So Faction, the Penske file. You're not gonna know the ABV. You're gonna have to guess it. But this is what we got here. It's got great effervescence, and actually, it does have a bone white head. The retention's fairly good from that carbonation, just pushing it up, keeping it going. It's also leaving a nice lace as it went down. It really stuck well, giving me a nice indication of good malt, good body, and everything else that goes with it. It's got a great looking, like a nice kind of a dirty gold, I guess. At least in my light, it looks a little more like orange, like light orange, dirty gold. Man, the effervescent, it's crazy. It's like champagne. It's got a chill haze on the nose. This has kind of a danky garlic. Well, yeah, kind of. A little like a dank kind of green onion, maybe, with a little bit of orange, lemon, citrus, earthiness for sure. More on the dank side, definitely. All right, that's really all I can really say. It does have a slight breadiness to it. The malts, somewhat of a sweetness, but all right, I'm done. Cheers. Let's drink it.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Please be delicious.
Yeah, earthy, dank, cannabis-y, cannabis-like. Slight bitter dryness, pretty dry in the finish, and all around the mouthfeel. A very dry mouthfeel. Bitter, wow, bitter really hit me at the end there. It definitely has a higher. It's packed with a lot of IBUs. Wow, it's good. It's light. It's drinkable, quaffable. That. It goes down really smooth and easy. It's wet, hot day beer. Body, I'd say, is medium light. Mouthfeel does kind of give out a little bit of a smooth, kind of a, I don't know, like I said, wet, dry, but kind of an easy drinker. You're getting that oniony kind of bell pepper onion, danky kind of pine thing, but you're also getting like a lemon, slight tangerine, orange, but very light in all these flavors. So it makes it so easy to just take down like water. It's just it's like one of those light soda water kind of things, but with a lot more flavor and stuff. The carbonation is pretty heavy, but it's not like it actually comes off well with the drink. I've never had these guys before, so it's really good to try someone new. And man, they're pulling it off really nice. It's really good. I'm trying to think if there's any other flavors. Yeah, maybe like a little nectarine, perhaps, or something on that lines of stone fruit. But definitely orange lemon. But very good. I like it. Cheers.
Nice.
What I got?
Cheers,
What
me
was
man.
the style again?
It was a pale ale
Right.
on the
So
higher side of a pale
we
ale.
can, yeah, we'll guess. Let's guess. Bubby, you want to go first?
You said it on the higher side of a pale
On
ale?
the higher side of a pale.
Yeah,
Well, sort of.
because I thought I heard you say it was higher in ABV. And I was thinking like West Coast. I'm like, was this like a 10%er? But you said light, and it's like
mid high on the pale ale side.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll go 6 5 ABV.
6.3. I don't know. Josh?
Huh? Is it my turn?
What do you think, Beer Man had a pale ale. He said it was on the higher side ABV.
Bumpy had mine 6.5, but I'm gonna switch it to higher side.
Probably right. Probably hearing
6,
about a pale ale.
6.7.
I think I threw you guys off a little bit. I shouldn't have said higher side.
I'm gonna say 6% now. I'm just kidding.
I think I'm gonna fucked up there by saying that.
No,
But,
what is it?
It's a 5.8. But I guess I was thinking
okay.
Sierra Nevada's 5.6, and I was kind of like going a little higher there. But I don't know. 6.2 is what the minimum the.
What did you say, Josh?
6.3. I don't know, but
so
yeah. 5.8. But
6.
big fucking 5.8 right there. Holy shit. You can't miss it. Sorry to throw you off. I wasn't trying to do that. But cheers.
Cheers, man. All right. So we're gonna
You want to show what Josh is bringing?
Yeah, we're gonna let Josh present what he has. So, Josh. Cheers, man. Right. What do you got, Josh?
We'll see how it goes.
Update the computer.
I need to turn it on. So this is from I got one from Triple Crossing. This is Falcon Smash, just a regular American IPA, canned on May 30th. Yeah, May 30th, 2024. So Falcon Smash is like their, I guess it is their flagship, one of their flagship beers at Triple Crossing. It's like all over all the bars around the area have it on tap all the time. But so it uses Falconer's Flight hop combo. I guess that's a bunch of different hop blends. North American 2-row and malted wheat, fermented with expressive hops, ale yeast, and dry hopped Falconer's Flight hop blend. So, yeah, had this one many a times. It's classic, and we're gonna drink it. Well, pour it first.
Oh, that's heady.
So about like a 2.5 finger head, and then it looks a little bit darker on camera, but it's like an orangish, like marmalade type color into it. Nice head, a little bit of bubbles up top, but no sediment. So yeah, let's do it. Are we doing the aroma? You want me to do the aromas and whatever, or what?
Well, we're gonna go back to Bumpy, and then I'll come back to you.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'll just come back to you right after Bumpy.
Cheers, man.
All right. So
Cheers,
mine's
Jack.
that little willow thrill seeker double dry hopped double IPA. Let's get some aromas. My head has died down, leaving some nice lacing on the glass. So it's got some like candy kind of aromas to it. There's almost like a it's almost like that bubble gum type thing. You know, like, but it's like the candied shell bubble gum. So if you had like the big ball machine that you put the quarter in and you crank it and then it
Yep.
drops down. Yeah, like one of those, like pink or blue or green, whatever bubble gums type of smell. So not exactly just like pink bubble gum, but just kind of has like a candied gum smell. Mango. It's got like kind of almost a slight peach nose.
Peachy.
I'd say there's a little bit of a citrus note, but everything is very candy sweet. I do pick up a little bit of the malt. It does seem to have a little bit of a grain smell to it. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
So it's kind of a bready. It's biscuity, but it's like it's almost like I don't know, almost like a rye biscuity type flavor, ending with a like kind of a grain type note. But it's a bit on the sweeter side. It just carries through. It's almost like if you had some malt, like they had, the wort, I should say. If you had some wort, it hadn't fermented yet. It's almost like there's a little bit of like unfermented wort still left, type sweetness.
Cheers. Welcome to the Jones. Sipping on some 1792 small batch. Nice. We did oh, that's the regular one. Yeah, we reviewed that. Sorry about that.
It's have a medium body. It's not like a super smooth palate at all. It's got a decent amount of carbonation to it. It's got a drying finish. There's some hoppy tones that come through on the fruity side. Kind of mimics a lot of what I'm picking up in the aromas. There's kind of a candied sweetness with a touch of mango, I'd say, right up front.
It's a weeded rye.
I'd say it does have. So I want to say pineapple. Pineapple keeps going in my mind, so I'm going to say pineapple. A little floral-esque. And then it does have a kind of a moderate bitterness. It does have a bit of a kind of a grassy and pine type finish. Something in there too kind of wants me to say peach, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw peach in there. ABV, I think it drinks for what it is. There's no like alcoholic flavors. There's no burning. There may be a little bit of a hop, still a hop resin. I'm going to go ahead and just read the expect notes of fresh peach, okay, tropical fruit, and white grapes. Didn't say white grapes. There's Nelson Sauvin in there. I should have mentioned white grapes. I don't get white grapes, so definitely didn't say that. So fresh peach, okay, cool. and
Yeah,
tropical
berry.
fruit. So I mean, I said pineapple, I said mango.
Yeah.
You get a lot of berry often with Nelson Sullivan for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I really don't pick up on grape notes, but
Yeah.
it doesn't mention the. It doesn't mention
Must
the
taste like
malt.
grapes.
Yeah, I would have liked to know if there was any rye or anything used in this at all, but it doesn't state it. So
The company has like 50 IPAs, huh?
what? Little Willow?
Yeah, a ton of them.
Isn't that all they make?
Is it? It might be. Actually, no, I don't think so because I think I had.
Yeah, they make like a pilsner or something.
I was gonna say I think I had like a brown ale by them one time.
At least they make a Pilsner.
All right,
Yeah.
ABV double IPA with Nelson and what was it? Nelson.
Yeah,
Sullivan?
double dry hopped, double IPA with Nelson Sauvin, Galaxy, Citra Cryo.
Okay.
All right.
What does everybody want to guess, ABV?
Double.
I'll start it off. Should I start it off?
Do it.
8%.
8.2.
I've had Little Willow. I feel like I haven't had that one, but I feel like the ones that I've had are 8%. Something like they're 8%.
They're all 8.
Well, everybody had a pretty close guess, but there's a couple of know-it-alls
Oh,
on
Jesus.
the channel. Legendary Tanner and Legendary Josh at 8%.
Good thing you didn't bring a Modest Man beer. We all
I
just
should
said
have said
8.85.
Beer Man was the closest.
Yeah, really.
It was 8%. Yeah.
I'm from the West Coast, man. I don't know that company.
Is it 8%?
Modest Man, either 8.4 or 8.5.
8.5, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And then
8%
their
exactly.
regular New England IPAs are 7%.
I'm pretty sure it was
Going blurry.
definitely.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, cheers, Bobby.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. So, Falcon Smash. So I'm sure you guys probably knew this, but the Falconer's Flight Hop is the 7 Cs, the Pacific Northwest hop. So you got Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, Citra, Cluster, Columbus, and Crystal. So,
Damn.
yeah,
Old
American
school.
Yeah. So that's what the hot bill for this one is. Falconer's Flight, aka Falcon Smash. But like I said, their flagship IPA. Yeah, that's good. Aromas. Definitely grapefruit. Definitely get that citrus and like pine. Maybe a little bit of orange. Definitely more like piney, like grapefruity, citrusy. There's a slight sweetness to it. Nothing too crazy. Definitely get all those. Well, not all of them, but most of those C hops. Yeah, smells good. So let's dive into it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
So right up front, you kind of get that grapefruit citrus punch. It's nice and light. I'd probably say, I wouldn't even say it's pushing medium body. Probably on the lighter side for sure. There's a little bit of orange in there, like an orange pippiness. Nice sweetness. More hoppy than it is sweet. Like bitter, not like still kind of bitter. More of that piney, resiny type taste to it. Good summer beer. Nice hot day. Crack one of these open. Yeah, not too heavy. Nice combination of all those hops, flavor wise. I think it drinks to what the ABV is, if I had to guess. Or, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Just a nice American IPA. Um, looks good. A little bit of lacing on the side. Clean, crisp, refreshing. It's a smasher. So yeah, nothing too crazy.
Smash.
Falcon smash. Plus the can art's pretty cool too. On the side of it, all black can. Right. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, that kind of not too much really going on. Like I said, flavor wise, you're kind of just getting that grapefruity citrus vibe to it. Not much tropical fruits. Yeah, standard American IPA. So, cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude. All right,
Cheers.
Bumpy, what do you think his ABV is?
I don't know much about Triple Crossing. I've only had one beer, so I'm going to judge it based off that one beer. I'm going to say it's 7% on the money.
I'm gonna go 6.7.
I'm gonna go 6.5.
All right. Well, somebody nailed it, and that person would be Bumpy. It's 7% on the money.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be higher. I didn't want to go any higher than 7 though, for sure.
Yeah, American IPA, and well,
Yeah.
that's what they classify as. So
Well, that Green Dreams was a double, and that was 8%. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
you might do like this kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cheers, Josh.
Cheers.
Cool. All right. So for those who came in kind of late, so we got a beer by Hive Beer. Now this guy makes beer out of Gray Sail in Westerly, Rhode Island. This is a European dark rye lager. That's what it looks like. Looks pretty good. It's there's a little bit of clarity. It's kind of got that ruby hue. It looks almost motor oil black. Actually, you can see it at the bottom there. Let's go for the nose on this.
Nosers.
Very roasty coffee. It's interesting. There's actually like a little bit more of a different kind of breadiness, I guess you could say, rather than just like your typical dark lager. It kind of has a little bit more of maybe like kind of that like brown bread kind of aspect that you would get with like a brown ale, I guess you could say. It smells very clean. It's not overly roasty. There's a touch of sweetness, but definitely not really too sweet. But yeah, I get kind of like brown bread and then like coffee and like dark chocolate. So it smells really good on the nose. Let's try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So the flavor is definitely not as intense as I thought it was going to be. It's got a little bit more of a lighter body to it. You still get a nice, like malty, kind of like caramel malt base. It finishes with a little bit of an astringency. You get a little bit of that like dark chocolate, coffee. Trying to think if maybe there's like a little touch of spice, but I wouldn't necessarily say so. I think it's more sweet. And like I said, you get that brown bread on the, like you were getting with the nose, you kind of get on the palate as well. So it's kind of got, with that rye addition, it kind of gives it a little bit more of a combo of like a dark lager and a brown ale. It's pretty interesting. I do like it. The carbonation is a little lackluster. I wish it was a little higher in carbonation, but the body's nice and creamy. It's got a smooth mouthfeel. Super easy to drink. ABV is very well hidden, of course. I like it. It's definitely different and unique. The water's very clean. It's got a very clean water profile. Yeah, so far I think it's pretty good. It's just I've definitely had some other dark lagers that were a little bit more robust, a little bit more rich in flavor, but the addition with the rye grain is a unique experience. Got some more comments here. Okay. Actually, we do me and Eric actually were looking at that during our little bourbon hunt video we did. I've seen that Jimmy Red. I'd have to go to Mass to get it. They don't have it in Rhode Island. But Jimmy Red, love to see y'all review Jimmy Red Red Corn Bourbon from High Wire Distillery out of South Carolina. Totally blew me away just how good it is. 93 proof. I'll look into that. See if I can get a bottle. Maybe me and Eric can do a review because I know Eric can get one too. But yeah, next time I see it, maybe I'll grab one. I'll shout you out too. To the Jones. Yeah. I don't know how available it is, but like I said, I've seen it. I've seen it in one of those in a couple of the stores that we went to. Cheers, Sheets. What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Yeah, I can't find him.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those harder ones to find. You're doing well, Cheech. Cheers, bro. All right. And what do you guys think the ABV is?
Czech lager? European lager?
Yes, European dark rye lager.
5.2.
Oh, man, Josh. Oh, then I go.
You go, Bumpy.
4.7.
Ooh, in my wheelhouse. I want to say 4.5, but I'm going to say 4.8.
Are you guys in the fours?
It's European.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is it higher?
Beer Man was the closest. It's 5.5. Why is that higher for a European?
I mean,
Kind of.
Well, a lot of times they're kind of in the like low fives to lower range.
So Beer Man was at 5.2.
Yeah.
Yay,
Cool.
Beer Man.
I won
Yay,
one.
Beer Man! Woo!
Jeez.
The point of this show where we just kind of drink what we got in front of us.
Fun.
I still have another liquor, but I'm gonna drink this.
That was a European dark lager or a Czech dark lager?
European dark. It says Czech the Rhine, but it says European dark rye lager.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Because if it was a Czech dark lager, I probably would
I
have.
like the logo, and then look, it's got the 1%. Drink a beer, save a bee.
Nice.
1% of sales support honeybee preservation research at the University of Rhode Island.
Do they make mead as well?
That would be cool. I don't know.
Right.
It's the owner is kind of like just one guy, and he's starting a brew. I guess I think they were saying that his wife works at Grace Ale or something, so he started his own brewery, and they're letting him brew at their facility pretty much. So
That's cool that they let him have his licenses and permits to be able to do that. I might have to.
and they got his beers in a cooler in the gift shop. They have an entire building for the gift shop. They also do spirits. They have a distillery too, South County Rye. This is a weeded rye, dude. This was wicked.
Oh man, dude, that sounds good, dude.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Looks good. Nice color.
Bubby, you got to try that. I think you would like that.
and ghosts.
They had a chocolate malt rye. They had a weeded bourbon. They do agave spirits. They do rum. They do gin.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
And it's all local. So the only thing that kind of sucks is the age statement on this is kind of low. Like it's only 27 months.
Was that the one you're going to do next?
No.
Okay, because you just showed us the proof.
No, I have a tequila.
Okay.
And that's a whiskey, that rye? It's a rye whiskey or a bird? It's not
Yeah,
a
it's
bourbon.
rye whiskey. Yep,
Yeah,
rye whiskey.
Yeah. All right.
If it's rye, it's going to be whiskey. Because it has to be at least 51% rye.
If bourbon has to be at
Oh.
least 50% corn.
Okay. I did not know that. Yeah.
And then like a malt whiskey.
Am I
Okay,
right on
good.
that? It has to be 51% rye to be in.
Woodford has that malt whiskey, which is weird. It's like
Or is it just the corn thing?
malt. I mean, what?
I said
Oh yeah,
rye
you're
whiskey-
right. No, you're right. If it's a rye, it has to be at least 51% rye. You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can use malted barley, you can use corn, you can use wheat.
You
That's
can
why
use
this is different
buckwheat.
because typically they'll use so you can do 100% rye like the whistle pig. Remember the whistle pig we did, Bumpy? That's 100% rye. That's
Yeah.
straight rye. That's actual straight rye. That's 100% rye.
Yeah.
But they typically do like a little bit of corn and a little bit of malted barley. But this one has wheat, so they're probably using. I would assume they're probably using rye, wheat, and malted barley. I mean, unless they're using 4 grains, unless they're using a little bit of corn too.
Is
They don't
Beer
actually
Man
give
bringing
the,
a second,
they don't
a
give the
second
mash
item?
bill. Huh?
Beer Man bringing a second item?
I don't
Dude,
know.
that's like a Rogan beer, man. I want to do a Rogan beer. Yeah, I got another beer anyway.
A Rogan.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, you can review it. Does anybody else want to review?
Yeah, I got a whiskey.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
A bourbon, actually. A
All
bourbon whiskey. Exactly.
Do it out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to show you the ABV or proof, but this one is called Horse Soldier. It is the reserve, which they had 3 different ones, and this was the top end out of all of them that I could pick up that I saw. And it says Horse Soldier. The United States of America was forged by pioneers, bold trailblazers, explorers, and warriors. In the American spirit of adventure, we proudly present Horse Soldier Bourbon Whiskey. Horse Soldier Bourbon Whiskey is uniquely complex and aged in charred new American oak barrels. Every bottle of Horse Soldier Bourbon Whiskey is a piece of American history. It is carefully crafted by Green Berets who answered America's call just after 9/11 with a daring insertion into northern Afghanistan on horseback. It's brave and unconventional act. I'm sorry, that's not unconstitutional. Unconventional. Big words. I just start saying whatever I want to. Actor, the moniker, the Horse Soldiers. It's handmade and bottled by American Freedom Distillery in Columbus, Ohio. See what I mean? So this is actually like tin or metal. That's what's on
cool.
the front. So that's kind of
Me?
cool. It's
It's
got
awesome.
this nice,
Me metal? Tanner metal?
yeah, tin metal. It's actually got a metal
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
thing stuck in the cork as well. Real cork.
That was a good cork pop, huh?
Yeah, real cork. It's on the pricier side for me, anyways. I got it on sale for $80. That was $20 off the MSRP for it. So
$100.
Yeah.
Which one is that? So what's special about that one? That's not the entry bottle then.
it's not the entry bottle. This is the reserve. It's
Soldier.
barrel
So-
strength and uncut.
Oh, so it's barrel strength and uncut.
Yeah.
Okay.
80 proof.
Did you say 80 proof?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Please stop.
So yeah, it's got a nice.
Oh, that's
nice,
good. That looks
dark
nice,
color
huh?
to it.
Yeah.
That's dark.
See if it gets the legs.
Good legs.
The legs.
What happened to your, where are your Glencairns?
I just have the one. It's
She
a way.
passed
Should I be
away.
using it? I have it in a box. Okay, there's legs on this side. You can see them on this side. So it does leave some legs. These things like pick up on my fingerprints so easy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But wear
Right,
gloves.
Yeah, I have to wear my gloves when doing this.
Uncle Jackson.
Do you want me to stop there and we'll move on to somebody else? And,
I mean, does anybody else have anything
I
they
think
want to present?
Beerman has something. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Do you want to
Yeah.
present it right now, Beerman?
Sure. Let me
Okay.
get it.
and then I'll go over, and then I can
Yeah,
go over.
well,
notes and
that'll
see
give
stuff.
your glass a little bit of time to open up.
That one's
Yeah.
that one's more expensive than the Buffalo Soldier one they have, or they just have that one. Good.
Hey,
Cheers, Bill.
Buffalo Soldier.
hey, cheers, Bill, dude.
It's a lion dog face pony soldier.
Oh shit!
All right, so I'm gonna cover them.
Cheers, Bill.
But I got the Pliny. I got
Ooh.
for president. Pliny for president.
Ooh.
Triple dry hop. I think it's a little different from the original.
Oh no.
I don't think they triple dry hop the original, but I could be wrong. So I'm not sure. But look that up if you don't mind, and see if they do triple dry hop it. But yeah, so it's Pliny for president. I didn't mean to go political, but I saw it and I wanted to get it. So and it was so fresh. It was 7/9/24. So
Nice.
I mean, how fresh can you go? That's awesome. So let's go ahead and
How fresh can you go? How
Pliny
fresh
for
can you go?
president. All right, let's
Is
I
it
was
the Pliny? Is it the Pliny the Elder or Pliny the Younger?
the elder.
Pliny for
Yeah,
president?
Pliny the elder for president. So I don't know how much
The
different it
difference?
is from the Pliny the elder. Maybe it's just a sales pitch
Maybe
to get people to buy it. Yeah,
it comes out during the.
during the presidential shit and all that. Yeah.
I think Pliny the Younger is a triple. Is what from I remember.
Is it really?
Pliny Younger's a bigger ABV.
Yeah. It's like 10.
Yeah, it is. That's right. It is.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
I'm
right.
still waiting on Pliny the mommy.
And it's delicious. Pliny the stepbrother.
That's fucking funny. All right, dude. Oh, I was gonna pour this into my glass. Oh, dude, let's get the Pliny here. All right.
It's not the same. Okay, so
Bill says
Bill's
Pliny
gonna-
for president, even better than the elder. It's their best besides the younger.
Oh, nice, dude.
Same
I
as
heard
the
it was
elder is
different.
better.
I did hear it
That's
was
what I
different,
heard, yeah.
so I'm glad to hear that. Okay, thanks, Bill. Nice chill haze to it, though. Bone white head. Fatty head. I poured it less aggressive, though, but it is holding its finger there pretty well. Medium rising bubbles. Golden color, for sure. Yeah, very nice. Oh, dude, that smells so good. That smells so dank, dude. All right, cheers. I'll get into that later.
So dank, dude.
Cheers.
Super dank, damn.
Oh, this is getting really
Scarce.
this is getting really good on the nose. It's like a bakery. It smells like a bakery.
Bakery.
I got a new idea. You know how we guess the ABV? You got to guess what someone's gonna give the score of someone's beer.
Yeah.
They're gonna score their beer.
Yeah, guess where you bought the beer. I'm gonna guess the shop you bought the beer. Okay.
Oh yeah. Did you want me to score that beer?
I'm gonna guess, but Bumpy bought his beer at the Packy.
No,
Okay.
not where they bought it. You got to guess
Which
what
one?
score they're
No,
gonna
where?
give. No,
Which
you got to guess.
I'm
Packy
guessing-
1 or Packy 2?
I'm guessing where. The one, whatever one's closer to your house. Like you're gonna drive the
Packy
hill.
2.
What time of day did you buy that?
Josh went to the
Yeah,
bottle
what
shop.
time
The
did
one
I
he
drag
goes to
my
all the
ass
time.
into the store?
Beer man went to I don't know, the grocery store.
No.
No, he went to the bottle shop.
I went to a bottle shop.
How dare you?
Well, on the
That's where he gets all the Fort Georges.
on this little willow,
Yeah, the Fort
with
Georges.
the Thrill Seeker, I would say that I'd say it's very good.
Oh, you want to do a ratings? Yeah, we'll go back for ratings for.
Yeah,
We'll do that.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna say this is like bottom end very good.
guess
So
we
that
can
kind of
do
lands
this.
in that 4.1, 4.2 range, or 41, 42 range out of 50. Same thing. Do the math.
That's still not bad though.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I like this. I think this is pretty good. This beer, it just I feel like it needs a little bit more of like a backbone to it. Like it's 5.5, and it drinks really well, and the flavor's there. But I kind of just wish it had a little bit more of just like
Confidence.
a breadiness. I don't know. Confidence. No,
Needs
just
to
like more
stand up.
breadiness. I wish it had like a more of a mouthfeel, I guess. But dark lagers in general are kind of just like that. I guess it all depends on how you're feeling that day too. It's like if you get a dark lager, do you want a dark lager because you want the flavors of like a porter, but you want a lighter style beer, or do you just like the flavor profile of a dark lager?
Or you
but
just want to be darked.
more full bodied? Yeah, unless you want to be like Josh and just like tattoo the whole right side of your arm
Whoa.
black. I just want to drink black beer all day.
Yeah, you know it. I'm wearing all black right now.
But I think it's pretty good for somebody who's literally like brewing at someone else's brewery and he's doing it all himself. I hope the guy has much success. I kind of see myself in the dude. Because yeah, it's not easy to start up your own brewery nowadays, and for him to be brewing at a company like Grey Sail, which is actually very they're pretty big in Rhode Island. Like Captain's Daughter is probably like one of the #1 beers probably over here. If you go into any liquor store, Captain's Daughter is going to be probably their #1 local Rhode Island beer. So for someone to have their own small little brewery start up in a brewery as big as Grey Sail, I think the guy's doing some good stuff. As far as a number, I would give this like I'd give it like an 89. So close to that A- range, but still B+. So
B+. Oh,
That's a pretty good score.
yeah.
I was gonna guess that probably you were gonna give it a B+. So I was right on the money.
Well, you can now.
Can you guess what score I'm gonna give for my beer?
No, not at all.
Just guess. Is it gonna be a B, a B+, an A, an A+?
You're gonna give it a 95.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna give it a 91.
yeah, A. Just straight A.
An 89.
Close.
You gave the same score I gave it. Gave mine. Excuse me.
An 89. Oh, you gave it a B+. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
89 too.
See?
Unreal.
Well, get out of my head, man.
What am I gonna guess? My score. No, but no, seriously.
For the pale ale?
Yeah.
Well, with the age on it.
Yeah, a little agey, but not off at all. 2 months.
87.
Yeah, I was gonna say 86.
Oh, you do yours at 100 or you do at like the untapped?
I usually do my 10 hops thing when I
Oh,
do.
10 hops. All right, you're gonna give it a 7.5 hops.
6.2.
Tanner, what do you think?
I said 87.
On 8.7?
10. 87 out of 10.
Sure. Yeah, 8.7. Yeah. Same thing.
Jeez.
Crazy. No, but yeah, I would probably go like 8.8. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Wow, that's pretty high.
It's pretty good. I like it.
When-
8.8. Yeah, I'm down with
yeah,
that.
so 1 point above what I said and 0.2 below what Bumpy said.
No, it's not how that works. Nope, you lost. You said 87.
Therefore, Bumpy loses.
Once again, Tanner
There's
did
no
not
way
get
for
it.
Bumpy to win in a Tanner game.
Pretty much.
Tanner knows it all.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Where is Alex, anyways? He got 2 smash yesterday, I guess.
Oh, did he?
Oh, him and BJ drank like 7 beers on the stream yesterday.
Oh
BJ.
God, that's a lot for him.
Yeah.
Usually,
I
like
mean, that's not a lot for Alex, but BJ was feeling it by the end of the stream.
Alex drinks big old 10s plus.
They
It's
had
like,
quite a bit of beers yesterday. I think the live is still up.
They're
It
still
was
live.
Forgotten Boardwalk. They were reviewing all the beers at brewery that shut down. Tanner, wake up! Who's running this show? What are you in the Twilight Zone over there, or what?
No, I was looking at the Hive beer.
Looking at porn.
Okay.
All right, you want me to? Do you want me to? Oh wait, who's gonna go, Beer Man?
Yeah, whoever wants to. You guys finished giving your ratings on your.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all have.
yeah.
All right, so who presented their product first?
Bumpy did.
Well, I did, but Beer Man started it originally.
All right, well, let me present my tequila then.
Okay.
What?
I shall do.
What about Josh?
I don't have
Hey,
anything
Josh.
right now.
Yeah, he didn't say he was
Not
going
right
to do
now.
anything else, so. Yeah, if you got something else, let us know. So I got Hotel California Tequila Blanco. Someone's robot. That was scary. Okay. What is going on?
Beer
Beer man.
He's breaking down.
I think so. He's like the Tin Man.
You,
The
you
Tin
didn't know you didn't know he was a robot?
Need oil. Uh-oh.
Oh shit. We lost
I think
him.
it's a man.
I think that's what he was saying. Was he saw that he had the circle and he goes, "Oh no!" But Tesla comes off.
Beer
As,
man will be back.
no.
All right, we'll see Beer man again. Okay.
He's like the Tin Man. Need oil.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So I have Hotel California Tequila Blanco. This was $4.25 for this 50 milliliter bottle. It is in a glass bottle and it's got this
Did the
perforated
Eagles make that?
plastic on top.
That's the Eagles.
I don't know what you're saying.
The Eagles, the band.
No.
He's too young.
Did Tabasco make that? Because it's got like the top that you'd find on a Tabasco when you're
It
dripping
does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
Sriracha.
I mean, the bottle.
Sriracha, that's what. Yeah, Sriracha.
You having trouble over there? You want me
A
to
little
come?
bit.
All right. You gotta
Very
use.
good. I'll shout you out at the end of the show.
Appreciate it.
All right, that was ridiculous. Okay. It's off. Okay, the plastic's off.
Crisis of
Happy 1 hour.
It's got a little.
Okay, so the website, flavor notes. I don't want flavor notes. Give me information.
I can smell your hot sauce from here.
Your hot brings out the voice of the yard.
Your hawk too?
I don't really see anything a line as far as okay, yeah, I don't see anything. So I was trying to look to see if they had any information as far as like additives and stuff like that, but I couldn't find anything. Let's open this.
Looks like you're about to drink a potion or something like that.
Yeah, really.
You let the genie out of the bottle.
Yeah, right. Now you're screwed.
Dude, that's a badass name for that. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's pour it up.
I don't know if the Eagles got any royalties for that.
This was $4.25.
Were you drinking the whole bottle?
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was a nip.
Daddy too.
More than a nip. That's more of like an.
Oh, it's 100 mil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, well, you already got this far.
That's okay. So that's actually not a bad deal then. If that's 100 mil for $4.25, that's actually only like $2 a shot.
it's not
So
bad.
not terrible. Crystal clear Blanco color. Let's see, some alcohol legs. Yeah, solid. See what that's all about next time around. So we'll go back to
Bumpy.
Bumpy, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
All right, so I got this barrel strength uncut horse soldier
Cheers, Thomas.
bourbon whiskey. It does have some almost it reminds me of like a waffle cone a little bit with some vanilla ice cream. Almost has a little bit of a touch of honey. There's a lot of oaky wood. It burns my nostrils like no tomorrow. This isn't a fresh crack either. I did open this when I picked it up last week. It does have a bit of that kind of I'm starting to have the effects of Katy Perry. My eyelid just closed and I couldn't open it.
California
Reset.
Dream. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that kind of fingernail polish remover smell.
It's
Acetone, wherever it is.
like pinkies up.
But yeah, there's a bit of baking spices, some spiciness. Yeah, so I mean, it goes all over the place. It's waffle cone, honey, vanilla, baker spice, acetone. It's Bernie. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, and oaky.
Cheers.
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 What type of oak?
Cheers, Bobby.
It's hot, for sure.
Oh,
It's got some it's got almost like a dark fruit note to it, but then it kind of dulls down and comes a cherry note. But it's kind of a it's a sweeter cherry. It's not quite maraschino. It'd be like kind of like, I don't know, like a black cherry that's got like kind of a sweeter syrup to it. And then there's like a touch of cinnamon that also blends in with that. That's kind of like the right up front type note right after the initial ethanol burn. Lots of oak. It still kind of has a little bit of that kind of waffle cone sugar sweetness. Some vanilla touches. Definitely finishes with a lot of baking spice heat, just lingering kind of baking spice, slight cinnamon type note, like almost going fireball. It's kind of like if you've like sucked on a fireball for so long that like all the red coatings come off and now it's just like a little pink ball. So it still kind of has some of that fireball flavor, some of that heat, that cinnamon heat, but it's a little bit more on the sweeter side. That's what it's feeling like. That's kind of the finish. It's like that feeling on your tongue after sucking on a fireball for a long time. And the flavor too. There's a tremendous amount of oakiness that just kind of just lingers on in the finish. It's got a kind of an oily mouthfeel to it. It's got a little bit of a heftiness. So it's coating, it's syrupy, like a little bit. Yeah, this one it's got some sweets. It doesn't get too sweet. It's got baking spice. It's got cinnamony spice. It's got oak. It's got heat. There's an alcoholic heat. It's a sipper, I would say. Very, very warming bourbon. And yeah. If you guys want to try to guess the ABV on it, be my guest. And I'll try to think of where I score this one.
Hmm.
62.5.
13%. 65.
63%.
Tanner would be the closest. It is 60.55%.
Dang it. Nowhere close to 13.
120, 121. Is that what that would be? 121.
It is 121.1 proof.
0.1. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Well,
Would you buy it again?
if it was on
No,
sale,
probably not. I mean, like, yeah, there's certain. I mean, the presentation's nice, the story's nice, but there's bourbon whiskeys that I've had that are a lot cheaper that I've enjoyed more than this one. So I think price wise, it would have to come way down. I don't personally think it's worth $100 for a bottle of this.
50, 60, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, $50.
30
Sure.
bucks, something like that, 35.
Not even the sale price when I got it for 80. I don't even think I wouldn't even want to spend $80.
Yeah.
It's not disgusting. It's just it's got a lot of heat to it.
That's
Yeah.
all.
It doesn't get to that kind of sweet level like I like. Like I want it to kind of have I like bourbons that kind of have that kind of.
Could have bought that Booker's that Eric bought for $80.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Booker T.
In the box or the
They had a bunch of those.
The only Bookers that they had at my place was $100. And it was
The
not
Bookers, they had it at Attleboro. They had like 10 of them. They had a ton of them. This shelf was stuffed. Like there was so much. It was like more than the whole, like the facing could hold. Like there was like boxes behind other bottles. So, but yeah,
We didn't buy
Bookers for 80. So that's a good comparison. And Booker's is a little bit higher in ABV too. I think it's like 2% higher, or something like that, 62.5 or something around there. So
Too rich for my blood.
yeah, when you get up there though,
Yeah.
I mean, you can totally tell the difference between like a $30 bottle and a $50 bottle all day.
Oh yeah.
then when you get to like $80-$100 range, it's like the whiskey has to be really good for it to be twice that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
bought a lot of
I'm
bottles
sure
that
I
are
still have
higher
some of this
priced, and
left
I'm like,
over.
yeah, it's okay, but
If I should have some of this left over, like, you know, still I can try to share with you, Tanner.
oh yeah, that'd be
so,
cool.
so you can try it. You might like it more than me. You've liked certain
I
whiskeys.
have a bunch of stuff to share with you too. So
yeah.
Well, Beer Man, you want to talk about that Pliny beer?
Woo! Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Cheers. All right. Right away, dank and green pepper oniony, like the other one. Must have yucca nut in it. Uku nut, or however they say it. Yeah, dude. Piney. Grapefruity. Slight, maybe a light orange. Slight cannabis. This is triple dry hop. So what I found out is that they double dry hop the original Pliny the Elder. So they do a special thing and they do a triple dry hop on this one. So you got a little extra punch. I think it's like probably the same ABV. I don't know, but I mean, not that dry hops are gonna change the ABV. Yeah, it's got a sweetness, a breadiness as far as malts go, sweet bready. Just very American-y. Like American-like, just like American IPA, Westy, definitely Westy pushing, with that piney and that kind of grapefruit, orange. Very light orange though. Very grassy, let's say, kind of a slight grassy, cannabisy, marijuana. Yeah, looks good. I already showed you what it looked like. Heads, its retention's decent. You know, the carbonation's actually it's more effervescent than I thought. When I first poured it, it wasn't looking as effervescent for some reason. And it actually cleared up. Maybe it had some, needed some time. Maybe the pour had a lot of carbonation, and but it still has a chill haze. Nice bone white head, leaving a little lacing on the side already from the burn off of the head. Poured about a finger. Yeah, that smells dank as shit. Jesus, Bill, you were right. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Super dank, piney, grapefruity. It's got a very nice dry finish, somewhat sweet in the front. Let's go over the body. The body is a medium body. It does have kind of a thickness to it. Not quite full, but definitely medium. Mouthfeel is somewhat zesty. It's got a zestiness from that carbonation, a crispiness. Not clean whatsoever. Not clean. Kind of dirty. Dirtiness, but very nice. It's got a lot of good flavor background coming out that just like kind of makes up for anything that might be off or anything like that. It's very good. Man, let's get into this a little more. It is definitely different from Pliny the Elder. I can put it that way. Pliny the Elder seemed a little more cleaner. This one's a little more punchy with hops, especially that oniony, green pepper, piney. Yeah, grapefruity. My wife would say grapefruit all day long. Piney and grapefruit. That's all those IPAs taste like. No,
Is your wife a parrot?
she is. I think. No, she doesn't like IPAs. She doesn't like the American IPA, the Westy IPAs. But she actually doesn't mind the New England IPAs. She likes those a lot more sweeter and more smooth and creamier. Yeah, but these come off wrong with her. I love this. This is very good. I think I like the Pliny the Elder maybe a little better. Sorry, Bill, but this isn't bad at all. This is pretty damn good. So I do like the dank quality of it. I love that dank thing. Dank aspect, fucking beautiful. Very nice. So cheers. That's what I got.
Nice. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Rod. Hell yeah.
All right. So, I believe it's me next.
Well, we're gonna guess his ABV before.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know what the original.
Go ahead, Josh.
So
Is that a double?
it's not a double. It's a single, but triple dry hopped.
You're
I
muted,
would
John.
go for Pliny, actually.
You're muted, Josh.
7.5.
7.5.
Probably
7%. Bobby?
I'm playing the poker face right now.
7.1.
I just frozen.
You know who won here? Tanner. It's 7%.
Oh shit.
Woo!
7 straight on. Oh yeah. So
Yeah, I always thought I thought Pliny was a double.
Well,
Yeah,
Pliny
it's,
the Elder. I think Pliny the Elder.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys.
Pliny the Elder is like a double pushing
Yeah.
triple. That's like a big one. I think it's actually
9.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, it's
8
like kind of like a 90. Yeah. The Pliny the Younger, I think, is a little bigger than this. I think it's like 7. I could be wrong. 7.2 or 7.4 or something like that.
I think
But,
Pliny the Younger is like 10, maybe.
Oh, is it real? The Elder
I
one?
think Pliny the Younger is the bigger one. I think Pliny the Elder is like 8%, right?
I think so.
Pliny the Younger is? Is it really?
No, Pliny the Elder.
Oh, okay. Let me see what
I
are they?
threw away my bottle. I had it, the one that you sent me, and I was just collecting dust. I said, "Well, I'm just getting rid of all my
Oh yeah.
bottles."
Pliny the Younger is no the Pliny the Elder is at 10.25.
What?
Pliny the Younger is what in the hell?
It can't be a 10.25. It was definitely like an 8%er.
Well, I said Pliny the Elder, the bigger one, is at 10.2.
Pliny the Younger is the bigger one, ABV wise.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, Pliny the Younger is the higher ABV.
Oh, you're right, dude. You're right. So Pliny the Elder, yeah, I don't know what. No, you're right. I just went into a lockup freeze. Like I went into Beer Advocate and it locked my whole computer. Some advertisement or something. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, Pliny the Elder is 8% and Pliny the Younger is 10.2.
Oh, look, it's back.
Yeah.
Triple.
Pliny the Elder. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I get confused, dude.
Okay. Well, cheers, man. So,
Cheers.
talk about the Hotel California Blanco Tequila. Like I said, I thought this was a shot bottle, but it's actually a 100 ml bottle for four.
Hey,
$4
thanks for showing the ABV.
$4.25. Why, you saw it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, anyways. It's tequila. It's Blanco. Well, it's still good. You guys can still guess, or everyone else can still guess.
Everybody but Bob can guess.
Everybody but Bumpy can guess. Sorry, I showed you. I didn't even think you could actually see that. There's so much on here. Even the back, it's like there's just
Yeah,
so
it's
much.
on the bottom. My
Turn
right.
it around,
Yeah, maybe.
All right, nose.
Yeah, it'd be your right.
This is nice. It's got a good amount of fruitiness, but there's a real nice amount of spice, and then that earthy floral agave. But then I also get that kind of like mint almost like medicinal kind of menthol aroma. It's almost like cooling on the nose. So it's a good combo of like spice combined with like mint. If you really get your nose in there, you really don't get much of the ethanol. You just get more sweetness and that floral agave aroma. It smells pretty good. I mean, there's really not much information online. I don't know if it has any additives. It doesn't necessarily smell like it has any type of like sweetener in it, but yeah, the aromas on the on this Blanco tequila are pretty good so far. Let's try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so you get the earthy agave, and then you get a little bit of spice, but it actually finishes a little dry. It's got a little bit of like an astringent finish, but you get the sweetness up front. It's like a sweet lime, and almost like maybe like a pineapple, some type of like citrusy fruit in there. It's a really nice, prominent citrusy fruit. It's a little bit of a earthy, vegetal thing going on. You get that sweet citrus fruit, and then you get almost like a slight vanilla on the palate. I wouldn't say it's overly sweet, so I don't think they're using any type of sweeteners. That's a really nice mouthfeel. It doesn't taste like they're using any type of glycerin or anything like that. But the mouthfeel is really, really nice. You get that little bit of that lingering spice. It's got a little bit more of an oily viscosity to it than your typical Blanco. For a 750 of this, they want like $57, so right around like Patron and like Don Julio. But those do have additives. I don't know if this has additives in it. If you guys watch this over, if you guys know anything about the Hotel California, let me know if it has additives. I personally, I don't know. I don't think it does, but it does have a really nice flavor profile. I do like it. It's very clean tasting. There's nothing really off-putting. Sometimes with those sweeteners, they might have like a little bit of like an off flavor, so you get that really intense sweetness, but then there'll be like an off-putting flavor, like an odd flavor that's not normally in like just your natural tequila flavor. This is it's really good. I think it's pretty crushable. I can see myself maybe down the line trying some of their other varieties. They do an añejo and a reposado and all those other different offerings that people typically do with tequilas. For this one, I think it's pretty good. For this sample bottle, 100 milliliter bottle, $4.25. I think it's worth it. Even if if you're just hanging out with some friends and you want to grab like two of these, I think that it's a pretty good tequila. I mean, this would probably mix well. It'd probably be pretty clean in a margarita. I don't think it would be offensive. There's really no off flavors that would stand out in a margarita or any other type of cocktail, tequila kind of cocktail that you would make. You guys want to guess the ABV? Beerman and Josh?
80%.
It might be a little bit closer.
12%.
Oh, really nice.
I'll just say 80.
80 what?
Huh?
80% alcohol.
80%?
80%. I don't know the liquor stuff.
Or proof?
No, I don't know liquor stuff. That's just it.
100% alcohol.
All right, Bobby, what do you think it is?
He saw it already, so
It's
whatever.
40% alcohol.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, geez, see, I don't
So
know.
it's 80 proof.
Yes. That's why,
Oh,
yeah, 80 proof.
I was gonna
There's
say
no there's nothing that states that they use additives to it. They say that it's like naturally cooked agave, whatever, and
Oh, what does the website say that?
yeah.
Because I was looking at the website, I couldn't really.
And it's like 50 almost $58 for a full like 750
a bottle, yeah.
that bottle.
gee, that's all right.
They
Sounds
say they
like-
use natural agave though. They don't use any additives.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about additives.
sounds
Well, they
like a
won't
good
tell you.
bottle. Tequila.
And
process.
NOM number is 1529 if for whoever's interested. So that's who makes it. This is imported by Sipping Spirits LLC, Glastonbury, Connecticut. Produced by Agaveros y Tequileros Unidos. I can't read. It's all small, very small lettering. Did you guys give your numbers for your products?
No.
No.
8675309.
I got one more. I got one more beer review.
Oh wait. So all right. So Josh has a review. Yes,
Yeah.
80 proof would be 40% ABV. Yes.
It's 100 proof.
Yeah, the ABV is half the proof.
Yeah.
And divided by 6.
Oh,
The other half
Don't
is,
listen to Josh.
are you
Then
still
you multiply
standing?
it by 2.
I didn't know that.
You take the common denominator and then you swip it.
I was
All right.
never good at
We'll
math.
go back to me in my hotel.
I like the
California
most common
rating afterwards.
determinator.
Cheers,
All right.
Josh.
Well,
What do you
since
got,
we're
bro?
getting into the holiday season, I figured I'd
Arnold.
bring out a holiday beer.
Oh, Jesus.
No,
That's
that's a
last
gingerbread cookie.
So this is a gingerbread stout from Hardywood out of Richmond. Imperial milk stout with cinnamon, vanilla, ginger, and honey.
No.
Canned on August 11th, 2023. And it says, "Can't catch me." 'Cause
Oh, gingerbread man.
so this
Yeah,
is
20%
like
would be 40.
their staple. So Hardywood puts out their GBS series every year. It probably comes out around
What was the brewing company?
Hardywood.
Oh, I thought. So I went to Tonewood
No.
in New Jersey. Yeah.
They always switch it up. I know they've done it in like big bomber bottles when they first came out a couple of years, long time ago, probably like 2014 or something, 15. Then they went to cans and they went to the little stubby bottles, and I think now they're back to cans. But they do like, this is the standard. Then they have the Kentucky Christmas morning, like fluffy GBS. They have all different variants. They do like a big box that you can get every year, but
They
it comes out
consider
about
these Imperials.
possibly. I mean, some more so than others, but
Rod J said that gingerbread stout is solid.
it's good. Yeah,
That's when he had it.
it's a classic. It's I kind of like the Kentucky Christmas morning the best, but that's not bad. So got a fingerhead, jet black, can't see through it.
Hold it up to your arm.
Jet black.
It's darker than his arm.
Chocolate, man.
Definitely getting a lot of ginger. I feel like each year it's different. Sometimes it's more heavily ginger and more like cinnamon type with the vanilla, and sometimes it's way more ginger. Definitely getting a lot of ginger, cinnamon. The vanilla is there, but it's not like very prominent. Honey is kind of hard to pick out, but I would say vanilla and honey are kind of like on the same page. They're not as noticeable as the cinnamon and ginger, but and I know they use like, well, they don't have it on this usually they put like a big description, but they use like some sort of farm where they get like their ginger and stuff like that. But it's been around for a couple of years. The GBS series, Hardywood. Like I said, I think it came out 2014 when they started doing it. But yeah, looks good. Like I said, it's been in the fridge for about coming up to almost a year. What did I say? August sometime last year. But
Wow.
yeah, ginger, cinnamon. Like I said, not too much vanilla or honey, but sometimes those are hard to pick out. But yeah, let's dive into it. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, bro.
Sorry, I was trying to swallow whiskey. Cheers.
It's a little cold too. Definitely ginger, cinnamon up front. It's kind of watery a little bit. There's kind of like a metallic taste on the back end, but it is in a can. But has a nice sweetness to it. I'm kind of picking up a little bit of like coffee. I know it doesn't have coffee in there, but maybe it's that combination of the ginger and the cinnamon and the vanilla and honey. But if you're not a fan of ginger, you might not like it. But it's definitely very more ginger forward, or like that spice note. But like I said, it is a little bit cold. So I think usually when these beers kind of warm up, they kind of get more of that sweetness, and they kind of, I feel like the body gets a little bit richer. Definitely get some like chocolate malts too for some reason. Well, definitely a good holiday beer for sure. I usually try to pick it up every year. That Kentucky Christmas morning. But yeah, they always switching the formats for it. Like I said, they started with the bomber bottles, and I guess people were complaining it was too much, so they went to smaller formats. And they've done cans. They've done little like stubby bottles. Usually that's what the Kentucky and Christmas morning ones come in. But I think last year was the last year they're doing the little stubby bottles. I think everything's going to cans. So, but yeah, I think it held up pretty well. I mean, for coming up on a year, figured try something different. I kind of wanted a stout, but all I had was kind of big format stout bottles, and I don't want to open up one of those at 10 o'clock at night. Plus, they're higher ABV, kind of expensive. But yeah. So, you guys want to? We'll guess the ABV, and then I'll get my score for that. Yeah. So, gingerbread stout, imperial milk stout with cinnamon, vanilla, ginger, and honey. Catch 'em if you can.
Is it imperial?
Mm-hmm.
Imperial milk.
Imperial milk stout.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let everyone else go first. Actually, I'm gonna say 9.5.
All right.
Man, milk stout, they're low in the singles. I'll just say 7.8.
All right.
Probably totally off, but oh well.
Bueller.
Bubby.
Bueller.
Where'd
I'm
Bubby
gonna say 8.5. Oh, I guess we don't.
Oh wait.
8.547.
Unreal.
Yeah.
I'll wait until I get
chair.
Bumpy's chair. What do you guess it?
Well, does anybody want to give a score on their stuff? Man, you want to give it? Did you give a score on your?
I'll
give a score. Wait till Bobby goes back.
I'll probably score my beer at a Yeah, I mean it's not Pliny the Elder, in my opinion. It's dankier, this, that, but as far as a score goes, I'd probably give it like a 90, or an 87 to 90. Fuck, this is hard. I don't
That's
want to
still
bash
fair.
it too much. I don't like it as much as the regular Pliny the Elder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to like. You said I would like it more, but Pliny the Elder's 8%, and it's got a little more richness to it. This one's a little lighter, loftier. It's easy to drink. It's good. It's dank. It's garlicky, green onion. Um, I don't really like the green onion in beers for some reason. I don't like it. I don't like green onion. I'd rather have tropical fruits or stone fruits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 85 out of 100. I'm sorry. Cheers.
That's fair. Cheers, bro.
That's how like you see it.
Well, I
Bumpy,
don't know where Bobby is.
unfortunately, fell asleep.
So this is pretty good. I like this. This Hotel California is actually a lot more drinkable than I actually expected it to be. I thought it was going to be kind of like another just loaded with additives Blanco tequila, but it's pretty enjoyable. I mean, I like it. Maybe my opinion's just completely crap, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think this one's pretty solid. It's not overly sweet like some tequilas are, and it's very drinkable. The like boozy aspect to it is actually very tamed. It's very laid back. It's easy sipping. You can do shots of this, I think, perfectly fine in my opinion. And like I said, I think that this would work really well in margaritas as well.
Nice.
For a number, I would give this it does have a little bit more of like an astringent kind of drier, spicy finish. But then it finishes very clean, like I said, and then you don't really get much of that boozy aspect on the finish. I would go probably like a solid 88 B plus again for this one. I don't know. I've just had some other Blancos that were a little bit more fruit forward, a little bit more citrusy fruit forward, a little bit sweeter, a little bit more of that cooked agave that kind of lingers. This one has a little bit more of like a bitterness, and it almost has a little bit more of an astringency, I should say, and it almost has a little bit of a bitterness. It's got a little bit of like a bitter slight finish, but I do appreciate the fact that you get a little bit more of that earthy finish. I'm guessing that's kind of where that bitterness comes from. But the alcohol booze is like almost non-existent. It's very clean, super smooth, I guess you could say, which most people don't like to use that word. But with tequilas, I think it's very acceptable. Yeah, it's totally smooth. It's easy going. And like I said, if you were to throw this in a this actually worked really well in like a spicy margarita, like a spicy pineapple margarita, something like that. Because of that earthy factor, I think that this would work really well with something like that to kind of balance out the sweetness of a margarita. That more earthy agave flavor could kind of cut back on a sweeter margarita recipe. So, yeah, very enjoyable. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've been just kind of trying to buy different like shot bottles or airplane bottles, whatever you want to call them, these little taster bottles to review on these Brew and Booze reviews. And yeah, it's been enjoyable. It's good content for people too, in case people go out and just want to spend maybe a couple bucks, $4 or $5. What the heck is that, man? $4 or $5 on like a shot of tequila, for the night. Maybe they're going to a party and they stopped at the store and they wanted to grab a little bottle to mix with something or make some mixed drinks or some cocktails. I'd recommend the Hotel California. I don't know what's up with Bumpy, but Josh, do you want to give a number on your beer?
Yeah. So the gingerbread stout from Hardywood Imperial Milk Stout. Tis the season. It's good. Like I said, I pick it up. I try to pick it up every year. It's everywhere. It is. It's almost Christmas.
Yeah.
Um, or fall time, I guess. But
Yeah, you're jumping ahead there, bud.
yeah.
Slow down, yeah, it's summer.
Right. But it's good. Like I said, it kind of varies each year. Sometimes it's less gingery and more gingery. Sometimes you get more. It's definitely like a spiced type beer for sure. Yeah, score wise, I'll give it a straight 90. I think that's pretty good. I like it every year.
Nice.
Love that kind of
90,
stuff.
you said?
90 out of 100. Yeah.
Nice.
So if you see it, definitely pick it up. It's good. I think Hardywood's starting to distribute. They have a bit wider distribution now. I think seeing some people get it on the West Coast too. So definitely check it out if you ever had anything from Hardywood. They do a bunch of different stuff. So yeah, Hardywood getting towards that season. Marzens, gingerbread stouts.
Yeah, dude, I got my medicine in
Oh, where's Bumpy? He's back. All right, we're gonna get
Josh's ABV is 7.8.
All right. Everyone went right. Tanner, what'd you say? What?
I said 7.8.
It's a Imperial Milk Stout, right?
Yeah.
I think I went high. I said 9.5 or something stupid.
I was 7.8 as well.
I mean, you can always. Is everyone locked in on their answers?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
So Tanner was the closest. It's 9.2.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
huge milk stout.
Yes, my stupid answer worked.
Damn. All right.
I was going 9.5. You said
I just
Imperial.
remember I remember that being lower than what I thought. I always thought that would be like one of those like 11-12% beers.
Well, like I said, they have like the Kentucky Christmas morning, which is like 10 or 11.
The only reason why I guess that high is because Treehouse does Imperial Milk Stouts all the time, and they usually like right around 9%, 9 to 10. They're like usually like kind of a higher ABV.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's always been. Yeah.
All right.
But
Cheers, Samantha.
Well, it's a winter warmer, that's for
It was
sure.
a good one. Thank you. Same to you.
all right.
All right. Well, I think everybody gave their scores on their last product,
Oh, I haven't.
other
Yet.
than Bumpy. So I'm gonna pull you up, Bumpy. 1 second.
So mine's a bit difficult because it'd be based off that 100 scale that Tanner does on his show, which,
Nice.
like I said, product wise, I think there's some whiskeys, bourbons that I've had that were less than half the price. I think that's the better word. Less than half the price of what this product actually is. And I probably like the flavors a bit more. But this definitely has like a lot going for it aesthetically. So I think this would be a high scoring aesthetic. It looks nice. I think the story behind it's nice. So kind of with that also entail, I probably land this around a 77, 78 out of 100.
That's fair.
But it's $100 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Right.
That's
like you had
perfect.
to pay that much for something that wasn't as good as.
I mean, I think I personally got a good deal just because it was
Are they
$20.
sourced?
They're made. It's out of Columbus, Ohio.
What does it say?
It
Does
says
say distilled.
it says handmade and bottled by American Freedom Distillery.
Yeah, it's sourced probably.
Oh.
It's probably sourced. Do they say distilled at all on that bottle?
handmade and bottled
There's no distilled.
by American Freedom Distillery.
Yeah.
Well, they had to have distilled it.
No. No, you can call yourself a distillery and not distill anything.
But they distill liquor. You distill
No. It's handmade and bottled, so they're probably
How else do you make liquor?
So it's probably like one of those MGM
the
or
whiskey
whatever.
world's confusing.
You got to distill it to make liquor.
No, you do,
It's
but what I'm
concentrate.
saying is it's probably sourced liquid. They didn't actually distill the liquid themselves.
Oh, no,
They
no,
just-
no,
they just
yeah.
put it- They put
Gotcha.
it into a barrel and aged
That
it.
I understand.
Well, sometimes they'll do like uncut, and they'll just take a bunch of barrel-proof barrels and dump them together and
Oh, shit.
get like a
Alright.
big product. out of that.
This is uncut.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It says uncut right there.
Sorry, I got a little wild there.
No, yeah, they're not. They might be sourced. I would believe Horse Soldier is sourced, but that's not a knock at the company at all. I've had awesome products that were sourced. They're like the Smoke Wagon is all sourced stuff, but he like blends a lot of. He gets different barrels from people and then blends all barrels together and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, source isn't knocking it. It's just when it comes to whiskey, people like to figure out where the origin of said juice came from. So it's
Oh,
like the liquid comes from Heaven Hill, but these guys are buying however many barrels and they're aging them in their own rickhouse. They're blending their own barrels together. There's a lot of craft that comes to it. It's not sourcing nowadays. Like when sourcing first was like introduced to people were like, well, like me in general, I would say me personally, sourcing would be like, oh, it's sourced. I don't want that. Nowadays, it's like source doesn't mean anything. You could have a sourced whiskey and you could have people who know what they're doing and they blend barrels together and they come up with something that's 10 times better than anything that could be just, you know what I'm saying? People
It's like
can
a
blend.
hey,
There are master blenders. There's master distillers and then there's master blenders. So there's people that distill products that come out great and then they age them and that's their final product. But there's also master distillers who take
There's also
barrels
beer masters.
and blend them together. Well, people do cuvées and stuff, and people pay a lot of money for cuvées, which is essentially the same thing as a sourced whiskey, where you're pretty much taking different liquids and mixing it together. You know, you can cuvée beers. I mean, I'm sure it's certain styles that are capable of
Walker
being
does that.
bottled.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sure there's certain styles that are capable of being cuvée and bottled as an actual packaged product, right?
Totally. Yep.
Like you wouldn't take 2 IPAs and cuvée them and put them into. I mean, I guess you could. I made 2 different IPAs and blended them together, and now it's one beer. And you could do that. That'd be cool. It'd be a fun little experiment. They'd have to be canned like the same exact day, though. Or like you'd have to mix it into one big batch.
Well, that's what they were saying about that 50-50 one with Kettlehead and Spyglass.
Did they cuvée the actual beers together?
No, but they say that like you buy like if you get like the winning number on your Spyglass and that it matches with your Kettlehead can because it was a 50-50 raffle, then you get a prize. But they were saying to blend them together. So the Kettlehead one was a triple IPA and the Spyglass one was a single IPA. It said you blend them together, you get like an orange creamsicle or something.
Whoa. Crazy. Woo. That's crazy.
Somebody must have been doing that.
Yeah, I've never seen the Spyglass one, but to me,
I would have
first
seen the Spyglass one if Tanner had come over that night, but he decided to wuss out.
Damn it, Tanner. What's wrong with you?
I wasn't a big
It's summertime, bro. I
50
sell
was
soda
okay.
for a living, and it's the summertime.
I don't really get a lot of
Summertime
vanilla
blues.
when I drank it. 50-50 one. I got more of that. It was like candy to me.
Yeah.
I didn't really.
Candy. Wow.
Vanilla.
So
Yeah.
did everyone give their ratings for their products? Everyone's all set, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
So
Oh,
if you
yeah.
guys want to go around the panel, do some quick
Yes,
shout
sir,
outs.
man.
Yes, sir, man.
We'll wrap
Yes,
this
sir,
up.
man.
Do some shout outs. We'll wrap this up quick.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead, beer man. You were first.
You're first,
Woo.
Bobby.
All right, fine. All right, so Drunk Pokeroo. Go check him out.
Oh, he's
1.8.
cool.
Yeah, it seemed cool. His last one was Catamount Brewing Imperial IPA.
Yeah, I watched his videos a couple days ago, actually.
He's got a cool personality. I don't know, he's kind of funny. But
He's
yeah,
in the pool a lot lately.
yeah. He has his shirt all open, dude, belly all
Oh,
showing,
he's chilling.
big old beer titty showing, everything. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that. Yeah, just the 2 lives. Beer and Cheese Tuesday is gonna be a regular one again, and I'll Spin Out is also the last one of the month. This was a long month, jeez. So Wednesday for that. I'm brewing Thursday. I'm going to be doing a West Coast. Calling it. I'm not going to be calling it Throw Up or whatever the hell I called it. Forgot what I was calling it. Cosmic Debris. So it's another one that's named after Frank Zappa. I am using Zappa hops in this again, but I'm also using Galaxy. So cosmic, whatever the hell I said, Debris works for the name. So hopefully that Westie comes out good. That is going to be sent out to everyone, 3 of them when I go September. I'm going to send 3 of those. I'm going to send 3 of the Märtzens that's in the fridge right now, still doing its lagering. And then I'm going to throw 3 locals from my area in there as well. So I'll get 9 beers out to either Eric, Bumpy, or Tanner, just so we can all try them. When I get there. So I can't wait, dude. I'm fucking dying to get out there. It's gonna be so good. My wife just got back from Ohio for her nail thing that she does, and it just made me want to go on a trip even more. So I can't wait to go trip it up. Yeah, it'll be fun. So other than that, I mean, I want to try. I want to review some beers. I want to start getting more beer reviews going. Bumpy's been killing it with some beer reviews. But oh my god, yeah, you've been putting out a lot of stuff. So yeah,
Trying to catch up.
guys. Yeah, much love to you, all you guys. Thank you, Tanner. I appreciate you, man. You're my brother, man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to shout out this channel. Go check them out. Right there. Dropping it in the little thingamabobber down there. So make sure you check out John H. Pierre.
Oh, yeah.
Does good reviews. He's known as the Beverage Rambler because he likes to just talk and talk and talk and talk. So he could review like a Bud Light, and he'll have a good long video. But he does tell some pretty good stories along the way, and he does really good descriptors and everything on the beers that he's drinking. Kind of brings you right in like you're there with him. On my channel, I got my beer reviews. Like Beerman said, I've been pumping them out. I'm just trying to make them more relevant, trying to catch up to closer to the actual time frame that I've been reviewing them versus putting them out a month or 2 later. Because if you can get the beer, you probably want to get it when it's fresh. And also, it's nice to know, like, hey, I just reviewed this beer. I still kind of remember it. So when people might comment, if they comment, like, as it's a recent view, versus I do have some people that comment on stuff that I dropped like couple years back, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, just trying to make stuff more relevant in that factor with the beer. And got my frozen pizza reviews as well that I have coming out on my channel. So trying to get those kind of caught up too. I did have a little backstash of frozen pizza reviews. I got some recent technology, that is coming in handy with these frozen pizzas. So cheers.
Cheers, Bobby. Nice, bro.
Shout outs for me. I've been posting beer reviews on YouTube and kind of cranking them out every couple of days. Go check out me, Sam Smalley, and Adam from Mercy Beers just did a Shinkurler review. First time I've had. I'm not a big smoked beer person, but we did a Shinkurler review, so they're obviously all smoked beers. Craig was supposed to join, but I think he fell asleep. But go check that out on Sam's channel. Short and stout. It's cool. I actually enjoyed them. I mean, except for the Marsden was a little rough to the initial drink from them. But go check that out.
Really, that's like the only one we get.
Me and Ad. Well, yeah, you just go check it out. I had the Doppelbock, the Marsden, and then the Hellas Lager.
You did the Toppling Goliath, the Devil Drive Kingston, right? Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that one. Yeah, go check that review out. I did the Bellwoods Purple Paisley. Bellwoods is out of Canada. I think Toronto somewhere.
I want to do more drink through videos. That like what you guys did was cool because I want to do more like drink through videos where we could do like Sierra Nevada like drink through. We can get like a sample each of their normal offerings, and we could do like 4 beers, but review them as like a group. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could do like a bunch of different beers from one specific brewery, like their normal products. Like we could do Lagunitas, Sierra Nevada.
Hey, I can find those.
All those. That's what I'm saying. Like those grocery store beers. If we could get like 4 different beers or like a good variety of beers, we could do like a drink through live panel.
Mm.
Of us just kind of like you did with the Sling Curler though. That's awesome that you guys did a little layout video of.
It was good. I mean, drinking 3 beers. I mean, equivalent to. I mean, I think they come out to like 16.9 or something. So it's like drinking 3 16-ounce cans. But yeah, check that one out. Like I said, I've been trying to post more stuff on YouTube. I haven't really posted much on Instagram except for that. Had a photo of that Shinkurler one, different stuff. I know we're trying to do a 3 Fontaine one here coming up soon. Trying to get for that.
Might be able to get you on that one.
Yeah. I know that they are a little pricey. I kind of stick to the smaller format ones just because it is a lot to drink for some of those, bigger bottles of 3 Fontaine. It's a lot of.
They're huge, huh? Yeah, big old 750.
Yeah, and some of those can be kind of pricey, about $50 some of the times. But
no.
Same with Cantillon. I got one bottle of Cantillon left, which that's a lot to drink too as well. But yeah, other than that, check out Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram. Other channels, a beer with TK. Been watching that dude. He's pretty cool.
Cool dude.
Rob John's beer reviews, the Old Growler. Those cool channels to check out. I like because the Old Growler he doesn't get the aromas first. He drinks it and then he gets the aromas afterwards. Like
wow.
He doesn't bring it. he pulls up some guy every time. I forgot the dude's name, but he's like, "This is how you're supposed to review it." Blah blah blah. And so he drinks it first, and then he gives the aromas afterwards.
All right.
But other than that, I don't really have much going on. Just check out maybe more beer reviews when I get more beer. And I mean, I got beer. It's just I don't want to keep. I might review that Augustine of Hellas here soon. I got one bottle left. I'll actually do like an official review. But it's spendy. It's like $18 or something like that for a 6-pack.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
Yeah. They're kind of hard. I think this is the first time I've seen it in the States, Augustine of Hellas. I know Joe from the Beer Patrol was looking for it too.
Never heard of them.
Highly sought after. It's delicious beer. So if you see it, pick it up. But like I said, it is kind of pricey. Well, for what I paid, it was like $18 for a 6-pack for like 12-ounce bottles, I guess. I forgot what size bottles they were now, but yeah. Cheers, Tanner. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel and the chat. And, it was a good time. So, cheers.
Cheers, dude. Oh,
Cheers, bro. All right.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. Another successful episode of Brew and Booze Reviews. Shout outs for me. Look out for more beer and liquor reviews. I got to do another Bourbon Hunter video. I really like the Bourbon Hunter videos. They're fun to record. I did one with Eric, but I want to kind of try to do one on my own. Maybe on my day off. Maybe I'll try to film one on my own and see how it goes. Yeah. Look out for more Bourbon Hunter videos. Look out for more liquor, beer reviews. Like I said, look out for more brew and booze reviews. Next week, we'll probably review some type of whiskey. We'll have to figure that out.
Everybody go out and buy the horse one.
Oh.
The what?
The horse one.
Horse one?
The horse soldier.
Oh, horse
Buffalo
soldier.
Soldier.
Oh, yeah, $80 bottle. Oh, yeah.
The Buffalo
Yeah,
Soldier.
everybody go out and buy a $100 bottle.
That one.
No, but other than that, what else do I got coming up? Home brewing's come to a little bit of a halt. I gotta buy some new equipment. But yeah, look out for more tequila reviews, I guess I could say. I've been getting back into more tequila reviews. Tequila reviews are pretty fun. They add a lot of traction to my channel, which is nice. Other than that, shout out to the Beer Monster reviews. He just put out a more vlog style video. The pubs and bars of Folkestone, out and about with the Beer Monster. I actually have to check it out. So it looks like he did like a vlog style video of him kind of walking around, checking out like the local pubs and stuff. So yeah, I'd like to do videos like that myself. So that'd be interesting. So definitely check him out. Also check out the Whiskey Neighbor. I haven't shouted him out enough. Great Canadian whiskey reviewer. Comments on a bunch of my videos and very knowledgeable. So go check out his channel. And yeah, it's been a fun episode. Was actually pretty surprised by the Hotel California, and I'm excited to review more of the Hive beers. I'm pretty impressed by the beers that I've tried. I actually tried. They had one beer on tap at Grey Sale by Hive Beer. It was that Nasling or whatever. Nasling? Yeah. Nasling, the pale ale. They actually had that on tap at Grey Sale, so that was cool. Anything else I'd like to add? I think that's about it. yeah, look out for more whiskey reviews. I've been getting back into a lot of my whiskey reviews. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some bourbon hunter reviews. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, my videos. Thanks so much, guys. Cheers. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat.
Cheers.
Bubby,
Cheers,
last
dude.
beer, man. Cheers, guys.
I don't have anything. I'm gonna pretend.
Slightly Mighty. That's Tanner's rap name.
Check. There's Burial.